Live from the Nicholson School of Communications, it's Tonight's the Night. With special guest Waneka Leary and musical guest Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia. And now your host, Chris Nielsen.
Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in to Tonight's the Night. We have a great show for you this week, but before we start, I'd like to welcome my new co-host, Matt Johnson, to the show. For all of you who don't remember Matt, he's the guy that kept interrupting the show last time.
Hello everybody, it's so nice to be back, and I'm happy to be back to tag team with you. I saw the show last week and I just thought I'd hop on board. I think there's a lot I can do for the show, just take it to the next level, and I'm really glad we could put that little on-air cat fight behind us.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're there yet, Matt.
Oh.
So, we need to talk about this whole UCF losing streak, man. What is going on?
Well, I think the thing that tends to happen during a losing streak is our team consistently scores less points than the opposing team.
Whoa. So it's all about points scored.
It's all about points scored.
That sounds simple. Why aren't we doing that?
Well, I think you really have to take care of your athletes. And if I learned anything from being the amazing athlete I was in my 9-year-old soccer league, it's all about juice breaks when you're not playing. I haven't seen them hand out any juice boxes to our football players during the breaks.
Yeah, I'm not sure they do that in college football, Matt.
What do they do?
I don't know. Gatorade, maybe? Not juice box? I don't know. Well, of course, the losing streak is not only discouraging for the team, but it's also for the students in the school. The stadium was half empty last time they played, which is terrible considering it's free admission for students. However, not everyone was lost hope on the football team. Not many people know this, but one student has locked himself in his room until UCF wins a game. We have footage of his brave journey.
Hi, my name is Scott McDale. Like most students at UCF, we feel like our football team didn't get to the start we all expected. So to encourage them, I have decided to risk my health and indeed my life. I will lock myself in my bedroom until they win a football game. I got with me some supplies. I got some peanuts and a nice big jug of water. I also have a bucket for obvious reasons, but won't be showing that to you because I've already used it and it'd be kind of gross. We're playing tomorrow. We're playing Furman. Who the hell are they anyway? I suspect I shouldn't be here for too long. Yeah, well, should be fine. See how it goes. Well, seems we have lost to Furman. Yeah, am I afraid? Yeah, it's just a minor setback. I'm sure Coach Leary, with all his life experience, many years of life experience, will really whip these boys into shape. You know, I think next game we're gonna get our first win. Until then, sticking to my word, and I'll be staying in my bedroom. Well, we lost to a tough team today. It's okay though. We're playing Tulane next. I mean, what could possibly go wrong against them, right? This is a message to all UCF football team and staff. Asking you, because I know you know I am here for you. Just once this season, win a goddamn game. Just once. Please.
Now, live from his room, we have Scott. Hey, Scott, how are you holding up in there?
Doing just fine, Chris. Thank you. Never been better, actually.
How do you see the team's chances for the rest of the season?
I think we have it.
What was that? Scott? Scott? Oh, God. Are we going to, is someone going to, all right. Well, today in national news, a woman in Westport, Connecticut is suing her 8-year-old nephew for $130,000 over an injury the boy allegedly caused by hugging her too hard after he jumped into her arms at his birthday party. $130,000 for a hug? Go to OBT in Orlando and you can get a lot more for a lot less. A group of Native Americans will open the first cannabis-allowed resort in South Dakota. The project could move this tribe up to $2 million in profit a month. The tribe says that the resort will only be 3 floors, but I can bet you get it a lot higher than that. FDA announced that OxyContin is now available to be prescribed to children. Following this announcement, Bayer confirmed that they'll be launching an edition of Flintstones Oxys. Tom Brady recently said that he would love to play for another 10 years as the Patriots quarterback. Players and coaches were excited to hear about this dedication to the team, especially second-string quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, who says another 10 years of sitting in the bench will give him enough time to count all the seats in Gillette Stadium. Herbal Viagra is in the news this week for being a part of Lamar Odom's brothel debacle, where he was found unresponsive. Apparently he had a stiff night. Doctors are saying that people should not believe that herbal Viagra is anything like the real male enhancement drug. How can you not trust a drug that's sold under these names? And these are real names. 3 Hard Nights, Happy Passengers, Dick's Hard Up, and Lamar's favorite, African Superman. Lastly, in national news, Pepsi is releasing a state-of-the-art smartphone called P1 that will be sold for around $200 and will run on Android. Coca-Cola fans will not be purchasing the Pepsi phone anytime soon and much rather communicate through the message-in-a-bottle method. Pepsi phone. How about that CIA agent's email getting hacked? The guy who cracked it, they cracked the emails, or the password so easily and even bragged about it to the press. Now, Matt, how's your password game? Are you confident in it at all, or?
My password game is strong. At least I really hope it is, because if anyone finds it out, they have everything. My Hello Kitty account, my Barnes & Noble's password, my bank account, everything's on there. So I hope it's strong. You got any tips for us?
You got one password for all those things?
Everything.
Okay, well, I've been worried
Made when I was 12 years old.
12 years? Oh, man. Well, I've been getting worried that my password game is weak, and I'm not the only one, apparently. 60% of consumers find usernames and passwords cumbersome, and being the important talk show host that I am, I know I just have to create a password that will make any hacker cry with defeat. Our team scoured the net for the best password tips and returned with an easy-to-follow 4-step plan to pick a password that's nice and secure. All right, so step 1 is you pick a random object near you. For me, I'm going to be digging through this lost and found box that we have here. Interesting amount of things we have in here. Look at this gem. This is an old copy of Passage to India. These hackers don't even know what to expect. All right, and we got some other things in here. A lot of the boa. Oh, and a Jet Li's flying swords. That's interesting. You pick a second one, a different object. So we'll take Passage to India and Jet Li's flying swords. And I guess you just put them together. What's step 3? Step 3 is you take the first 4 letters of the first object and the last 4 letters of the second object. And step 4, you put them together, and you got yourself a brand new secure password. That's it. That's easy. That's pretty. Just random items. No one's ever going to get that.
But your password is password.
No, first 4 letters. Oh. Yikes. Okay. Well, that's not going to work at all.
Great tips.
Thank you. With Halloween around the corner, here's some holiday advice. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 wise guys.
you, Chris, for that beautiful introduction. You're a beautiful boy. I hope your show does well.
You are doing an okay job.
Now we got a letter.
We do got a letter. Our letter is from Tim P. Tim P writes, I don't know if I should trick or treat this year. What should I do?
What I like to do, really, is you walk up to whoever's cannoli, you know, whoever strikes up your attitude, and you take a brick, right? You write down, send $40, and you add whatever address you have, right, to this location. And if you don't, I'm gonna break your neck.
Are you following? Are you following along?
And then that's it, pretty much. And if they don't send you the money, you break your neck.
Nobody wants a broken neck for Halloween.
Nobody. Now we got another question here from, let me see, Jeremy, right? Jeremy L. Jeremy's from Orlando.
A good Italian name, Jeremy.
Good Italian. And Jeremy wants to know, I will be serving tricks and treats this Halloween. But for treats, I'd like something alternative to serve to the younger children. Something maybe a little bit healthier. What should I serve?
If you're going for a healthy alternative, you can't go wrong with the Italian staple known as pepperoni pizza.
Look here, we got this nice plate of pasta. You grab some and you throw it in their bags. Bam!
Kids love it.
They can't get enough of it. And we got time for one more question here on Two Wise Guys.
Here's one more question from Deborah.
All right, Deborah.
Deborah from Texas.
Texas.
What Deborah writes is, I'm thinking of being a cat for Halloween.
A rat? Oh my God. Deborah,
No.
you can't be a rat? What is that? If you become a rat, Deborah, I'm going to take your little rat tail, I'm going to cut it off, I'm going to throw it in the river.
No, cats.
What is this? Are you wearing a wire?
I mean, I am wearing a wire.
Are you a rat
We're
too?
doing a segment. You have a wire. You also have a wire.
Oh, I do have a wire. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh my God. Oh, it says cat.
Yeah.
Deborah, if you want to be a cat, my little girl was a cat last. Never do that again.
Sorry.
My little girl was a cat last year. She looked fine. It was phenomenal.
She did look phenomenal.
Oh my God,
I can tell you that. She looks phenomenal.
What the? Bellissimo. Chris, we had a great time. Back to you.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks, guys. We'll be right back with Waneka Leary after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Dear world, I'm incredibly disappointed in you. According to Back to the Future, by this point in time, we should have already had flying cars and hoverboards. Instead, we ain't got nothing. I still drive a regular non-flying car, and the people who claim to have made a hoverboard were actually full of I'm grateful for cell phones and PlayStations though, so thanks Japan, you're alright. Unfortunately, in all versions of the future, Pepsi still exists. I'm giving you an ultimatum. We better have flying cars and hoverboards by 2020 or else. I still don't know what the or else will be, but I'm sure we can think of something. We came up with global warming and we weren't even trying. While you're at it, throw in lightsabers in the mix too. Real ones, not the Toy Store versions. With love, Matthew Johnson. P.S. When can we get a real Jurassic Park?
From the UCF productions of Hair and the upcoming Spunk and the Harlem Literati, please welcome the talented Waneka Leary. Hello.
Hi.
Well, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for
Now,
having me.
what is your role in the performance of Hair?
Well, I was a tribe member.
A tribe member?
Yeah.
How'd you feel when you got that role?
I felt really great, honestly. It's my first musical. And I'll tell you how it started, honestly, with my whole emotions behind it. Because everybody knows that Hair comes with, I guess you can say, like a nude scene. But you
Yeah.
can either choose to do it or not choose to do it. And with UCF, they chose to do the nude scene. So it was like a little contract, not really contract, but like a form saying, you know, if you would you like to be considered to be a nudist, basically.
Yeah, because well, for context, it's about the hippie movement.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's not just being naked on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
So,
just for context. Yeah.
just for context. So I was like, yeah, I'll support the cause and I'll be nude.
Oh.
Not thinking that I would get cast, just thinking, I'm gonna just say yes. And
But
after
you
callbacks,
did.
I did, and I'm like, I'm so excited, but I'm about to be naked in front of a lot of people.
So you were excited, but at the same time, you're like, is my mom gonna see this?
Yeah, no, I spoke with my mom.
Yeah.
And she's like, my nickname is Muda. So she's like, Muda, you done sold your soul. And I'm like, Mom, but it's art. And she's like, I know it's art, but why do you have to do it? And I'm like, because I love being outside of my box, outside of my comfort zone. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was for a great cause. Yeah.
Sounds like, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how is that like performing naked? It's like, I was going to audition for it.
Really?
Yeah, but then, I don't know, do we have a picture here? I didn't want people to get too, yeah. See, I just feel like that would just really, that would really,
Listen, that would probably scare some people.
it would scare
So,
people. That's what I was
yeah.
thinking too. Yeah. You're welcome, Mom. No. So you felt good when you found out that role. What was your favorite role that you had gotten?
This role.
This role, really?
Honestly, this role. We did so much. There was so much dancing and singing. And me, I'm not a singer. I'm an actor. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay. But the music was great. Oh my gosh, the people just loved it. Just hearing the audience sing along with us and just getting their reactions after every performance was wonderful. Yeah, and my costume was great. You should have seen it. My legs were out. I had this big old fro. It was just amazing. I loved it.
So you did have a costume outside of just perforing. Yeah, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen the show, so I don't know if you guys are just naked the whole time.
I don't
know.
No. It's this scene where Claude is trying to figure out where he's trying to go. What is his next move, and he's on stage singing, and we each come out with tie-dye sheets, and then we just reveal ourselves.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, it was amazing.
How do you prepare for something like that? How do you
don't
or the role
prepare.
in general? Don't prepare?
You don't prepare. You just get the backstory, and you're like, I'm going to do this because it's more than about being nude,
Yeah.
Because I've come to accept it as me, as far as my body goes. It's like I'm thinking about it as my body is not going to be this way in the future, but coming to a realization that everybody's body comes in different shapes and sizes. And honestly, people are going to love you whether you're fat, skinny, black, white, Indian, Japanese.
You gotta be comfortable with who you are.
You gotta be comfortable because it starts with loving you first. And that's what I had to realize this semester, that I honestly had to love myself first.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Now I want to talk about your next show. So can you tell us a little bit about Spunk?
Oh, Spunk. Let's see. Spunk is basically, oh gosh, I just fudged up.
Don't remember too much about Spunk?
No, we just had a rehearsal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just had a rehearsal. Basically, it's our director, Belinda Boyd. She adapted the play from Zora because Zora has a short story called Spunk.
Okay.
But B wanted to add her spice to it, and by adding other black literature writers from back in the day. And so she incorporated all their dialogues and all their like talks and their meetings that they used to have back in the day. And she incorporated it into this play. And the language is so beautiful. I'm just like, I'm happy that I was chosen for the part.
Yeah.
I'm going to be playing this lady named Mrs. Watson. She's an older character, and she throws a lot of shade, and I think that fits my character very well. So, yeah.
So when's that going to be performing?
It starts January the 21st through the 31st of next year. Yeah, next year.
Yeah?
Yeah, but we're rehearsing now, so yeah.
So how long are you guys going to, so you're going to be performing for that long? And there's not going to be any, there's sure not going to be as many hurdles as there was in Hair. There had to be.
No.
No? Oh, I mean, there's always hurdles when you're making a production, but I mean, I don't know. Performing nude is one thing, and then going off of that, I feel like everything has to be easier.
Oh yeah, it's definitely easier. it's oh man, yeah, it's easier. I have more lines in it though.
Nice.
But you know, with Hair, there were so many songs. They were basically considered lines, honestly. But it's much easier, and both of them were very historic. So I guess, I don't know, maybe I can relate to Spunk more a little bit. I don't know, but it's hard to talk about the two because they're two different things. But honestly, it's a must-see because there will be so many people coming from all over the world to see it because of who Zora was.
Yeah.
And because she did live in Florida.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's a local.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, how do you feel about now that like Hair is over? Are you getting? I know you have to perform for another one, but are you getting a sleep? Or are you?
Well, it just closed yesterday.
Oh wow, just yesterday.
Yeah, just yesterday.
And I missed it.
You did. It sold out every night.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But I'm running off of 3 hours of sleep right now. So I'm just playing catch up of all the work that I didn't do.
Well, thank you for being here and not falling asleep on us.
Well, yeah.
on air at least. You know.
Yeah, on air,
All right. Now, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia. Performing for us live, please welcome the Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia.
Morning sun greets many banners on this westward track. Fair to us above all others waves the red and black. Red and black flag we love float for a old Sinfonia to thee. May thy sons forever be loyal to thy memory. Mu Eta Phi Mu Alpha, to thy praise we sing. All our songs to thee is given, ever may it ring. Red and black flag we love floats for a old Sinfonia to thee. May thy sons forever be loyal to thy memory.
Thank you so much to the Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia. Don't forget to check them out on the website below. And thank you to Waneka Leary. Please don't forget to go see Spunk opening January 21st. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you next week.